Howdy, everyone. This is James Cox with the Martial Arts Lifestyle, and we are episode number 11. We are America's self-protection, personal development, and fitness experts with something for everyone. Today, we're going to talk about a really simple word, easy to understand, not so much, but easy to know. I mean, everyone knows what respect is. So the word is simply respect. And although that we may know of it, do we understand it enough to apply it, right? The golden rule, treat people the way you'd want to be treated. Martial arts has helped me, and I've seen tons of other people just kind of grow the value and the character of respect, self-respect, respect to others, respect to property, on and on, through martial arts training. I mean, this starts from the beginning when you walk into a martial arts school and you put a uniform on and you tie a belt and you bow before you enter a mat, and then you bow or salute to a head instructor, and you got these, different kind of rituals and rules and, things of courtesy that we go through because it's all signs of respect. We are taught to say yes, sir, and no, sir. We're taught to look in the eyes. Eye contact is a good message. Not only are you understanding the message that's, being told to you a lot better, you're showing a mutual respect by taking the time to look in someone's eyes, stop all the other things, get rid of the distractions and focus. So focus is that ability to block out distractions and concentrate. These all take a matter of respect. So learning respect the martial arts. I know that I'm so proud of my students and even my own children when I see them outside of the martial arts by habit using the same amount of respect, saying yes, sir, saying no, sir, picking up trash off the floor, opening the door for somebody, helping people out with things that you can tell that they need help with, right? So being that leader, being that strong person is a good way of showing respect as well. If you're in class or if you're outside, and everything that you want to do with that. And when you are kind of forced, I guess, to do this in martial arts, I mean, there was times when I was brought up, if you didn't say yes, sir, or yes, ma'am, or whatever, you had to do push-ups immediately. You didn't say, yes, sir, give me 10 push-ups, right? And thank for military and all the respect that comes from that training and that culture, which then goes into self-discipline and the things they need. But when we talk about respect with our classes, we know that martial arts students should always show respect for life, property, parents, elders, those in authority, for nature, and for the beliefs and rights of others. Courtesy, politeness, and good manners is always a sign that a martial arts is showing good respect. Some things that I work on in my own classes is when I want to teach the younger kids, let's say 3 and 4-year-olds even, or the 5 to 7-year-old kids, how to say yes, sir, how to go to their set stance and stay at attention and not move. Is I kind of have to lead by example, so instead of they're just getting onto a child and like, say yes, sir, or say yes, ma'am, then I will call them sir or ma'am. So if you think of talking to a 3-year-old or a 5-year-old and calling little Johnny sir, then he hears that and eventually he starts repeating to you, sir. It's kind of funny sometimes, though, the kid will say, I'm not a sir, I'm little Johnny, but that's another way or a time to take advantage of teaching respect to them. Self-respect, you want to recognize a higher standard. Are you doing the right things, and what could have been peer pressure, what could have been degrading, what could have devalued you, where then you weren't holding enough respect for yourself and your decisions, the places you go, the things you do, things you wear, on and on and on, is the things we got to keep in mind with respect. So on our Black Belt Excellence sheet, the homework lesson, then we have what we call a respect test, and we like for the children to understand the importance of being respectful and lets them realize how that they should exercise their respect and kindness to others. So parents, it would be great to use the opportunity to discuss with children the meaning of respect and the rules that their family has set forth by showing respect to others. Children who show respect for others will show respect for themselves and for their belongings. It's important stuff, right? So the respect test, we could ask, how do you define respect? How do you define respect? What does it mean to you? What does it mean to you in different ways? As an adult or as a child, how do you show the respect? Could you respond by answering in certain ways that are more respectful than answering in other ways? Again, we kind of go back. And I think a lot of this almost is a little strong culture in Texas, but the powerful yes, ma'am, Yes, sir. Definitely. It's just a good sign of respect. Eye contact is good. Shaking someone's hand, a nice firm handshake is old school, but is still valuable. Looking in the eyes when you're talking and listening to people. Man, sometimes you just need to get off your phone and set it to a side and listen to someone. Look in the eyes, right? Because I know we all have the tendencies with our busy nature now and being on our phones so much. Is you ever sit at a dinner table and you're having conversations with three people and all four of you are on your phone at the same time looking at what you're texting, and you're still kind of halfway having a conversation with other people? Wouldn't it mean a lot more if you just set your phones down and literally, dove into the conversation you were having at hand? And I think it would be more respected both ways. But if a teacher or parent tells you to do something, you should do it. Again, the golden rule: doing to others as you would have them do to you. If an older person were in a crowded bus and you were and there was a seat for them, there was no seat for them to sit, the respectful thing would be, obviously, to stand up and offer them your seat. But there's a test on here that goes through some different things, and I think for your family, for your martial arts training, for your life, we could all kind of question ourselves a little bit on things we could do to show a little bit more respect. It's always back to the kindness, back to the empathy, and just living your best life and being the best version of yourself. Become a black belt, become respectful. All right, guys, thank you.